it's Julie G. So just because we can't get to the yoga studio doesn't mean we can't do a little practice. Find a spot in your house, any spot. I found a spot next to a fireplace just to keep my body a little warm. A spot that you can just create your own little yoga experience. It may not be 100% quiet, but you do what you can. Follow along, do what you can, have fun. Just a short little flow today to get you feeling a little more normal. Downward facing dog. Spread your palms wide, activate your arms, bend behind your knees as much as you need, let your head go, firm up the sides of the arms, ground down. Feel the lift of your hips, pulling you up off your shoulders. And just feel the sides of your body begin to engage. Breathe as fully, as deeply as you can through the back of your throat. And don't make this too complicated. Roll forward to plank, set up your alignment, know your modifications as much as you need to, use them, drop your knees at any given point to create a little bit more support or stability for your body and what your needs are. But if you're looking for a little bit more intensity, keep the kneecaps lifted, engage the thighs, broaden across the upper shoulder blades, and keep your gaze just soft to the edge of your towel mat. Bring your weight a little bit more forward. Feel your hands press firmly into the ground. Pull your waist up. A few more breaths. Downward facing dog, hips press back. Roll forward plank, do it again. You know we love our plank positions. Drop your knees if you need support or lower halfway chaturanga. Feel the weight in your thumbs, your index fingers, contract your thigh bones. Reach straighten your arms, pause. Downward facing dog, hips press back. One more time, roll forward to a plank. Stack your body, align. Bend your elbows in half. Re-straighten your arms to a plank position. Hug your knee to your navel, draw in. Glide the foot forward and through. Come to your fingertips, feel the length of your back left leg. Slide your left foot forward. Long spine on the inhale breath. Exhale, fold over your legs. Root to rise, come all the way up. Fold over bent knees, forward fold. Come to the fingertips. If you can't reach the ground, just slide your hands to your shins. This is totally fine. Take a giant step back with your right leg. Plant your palms. Step your left foot back. Lower halfway. Press yourself back up. Move with control. Hug the knee in. Step the foot forward. Come to your fingertips. Step your right foot to meet. Long spine on the inhale breath. Soften your shoulders down your back. Exhale, fold. Reach up, stretch up. Dive over bent knees. Keep moving like this. Long spine on the inhale breath. Plant your palms. Step your left foot back. Step your right foot back. Halfway to a chaturanga. Straighten your arms to a plank. Hug your right knee in. Engage the outer arms. Press down. Step your right foot forward. Left foot to meet. Long spine. Hands can also come to your shins. Fold over your legs. Reach up, stretch up. Dive over bent knees. Fingertips, long spine. Plant your palms. Right foot back. Left foot joints. Halfway to a chaturanga. Plank position. Hug your left knee in. Step the foot forward. Come to your fingertips. Slide your right foot forward. Long spine on the inhale breath. Exhale, fold. Reach up, stretch up, ground your feet. Look up a little. Dive over bent knees, forward fold. Come to the fingertips, long spine. Plant your palms. Left foot back. Right foot back. Halfway to a chaturanga. Upward facing this time. Point your toes. Soften your shoulders. Keep your gaze nice and neutral. Downward facing, hips lift up and back. Couple breaths. Firm up the sides of your arms, press down. You can bend behind your knees as much as you need. And for the sake of today's practice, we don't need to hop. We're just going to walk to the top of the mat. You can take 2 big steps, right, or you can kind of crawl. So look forward, step your right foot forward, step your left foot forward. Long spine, fold, reach up, stretch up. Dive over bent knees, forward fold. Come to the fingertips, long spine, slide your right foot, then your left foot. Halfway, you can skip these chaturangas if they're not for you today. Upward facing, downward facing. Look forward, step your left foot forward, step your right foot forward. Half lift, fold in half. Reach up, stretch up a little bigger, dive over bent knees. Long spine, plant your palms, slide your left foot back, your right foot back. Halfway to a chaturanga, upward facing, downward facing. Step your right foot forward. You can tent the hand or you can slide a block. If you don't have a block, you can use a pillow, a small child, anything that you have in the way to just kind of lift your shoulder blade up. Peel your right arm open. Scissor the thighs together, lift the belly, look towards your fireplace or whatever wall you're looking at. Stack the shoulders. Look down, take the right hand down, turn your back foot onto its side, and from the ground up, straighten your shin and come to a triangle pose. Lift your waist, ground your feet, spread your collarbone. Make sure you're not dumping any weight into your shoulder. Breathe. Lead with your top bar, just pull up. Pivot your feet forward. Parallel them to the edges of your mat. Inhale, lift your chest. Exhale, come forward. You can use a block here. You can tent the hand or just slide your whole palm onto the block. I've got a skinny one today. It's not the best for this practice. The palm's going to go into the flat part of your back. You can stay right here, bend behind your knees, and just give yourself a little twist of your upper thoracic. If you like, you can stretch your top arm open. Keep your weight forward into the balls of your feet. Let the lift of the side of your body keep you really lifted. Look down, take both hands down. You can just leave your block here. Pivot towards the back of your mat. Pivot the foot. Good. Tent the right hand. Do the same thing. Extend the top arm open towards the sky. Easy twist. Scissor the thighs. Soften your shoulder. And then extend up a little more. Activate the back leg. The glute, the hamstring needs to engage significantly. Look down, take both hands to frame your front foot. Pivot the right foot, the leg's gonna go on an angle. Pull up on the front of your shin. Find your way to a triangle here. You could always use the block to the outside of your calf, like this. Or just have your hand here, or press into the back of the palm against the back inside of the calf. Lift the waist so you're not dumping into your lower back. Look up. Anchor your feet, feel your legs working, pull up to stand. Take your hands to your hips, pivot the feet. Take your block, you're going to need it again if you use it the first time. Inhale your breath, lift your chest, soften behind your knees, fold in half. Use your block, place it flat, palm goes flat, right arm peels. If that's not an option for you, just have your hand on the lower part of your back. Stack the two shoulder blades, look up. Don't feel like you need to straighten your legs. Bend behind your knees, bring your weight a little forward, and just do what you can. Take one more breath in. Look down. Move the block to the front because you'll probably need it. Just pivot yourself, stay low. You're back in that low lunge. All you need to do here, stand on your fingertips, spring your left foot forward. Now, if you're lower back sensitive, you can separate your feet hips width distance. That's totally fine. If not, feet come together. You're going to find your way into your first chair pose. You guys know I love my chair poses. Great for the legs. Lift the upper chest, stick your tush back, bring the weight into your heels, and breathe. From your elbows to your fingertips, straighten your arms. Feel the weight, shins back, press up to stand. Draw your hands to prayer. Drop your arms. I have to say my fireplace is working and I'm getting warm. Stretch your arms up. Sit into chair. Fold over your legs. Come to the fingertips, long spine. You don't have to hop today. Let's just step, stay together to a plank. Halfway to a chaturanga. You can always drop your knees. Upward facing. If your back isn't good, just omit this. Downward facing. Now let's set up warrior one. Step your right foot forward. Your back foot goes onto its side. The thigh bone goes forward. The waist goes forward. Root to rise. Take a few breaths here. Sit into the front thigh, not to the joints. Anchor your feet. Feel the blade of your back foot as it presses down. Reach up a little bit more. Bring your hands down to frame your front foot. At this point, if you want to skip your chaturangas and just go right back to dog, that's fine. If you want more today, downward facing dog. Step your left foot forward, turn your back foot onto its side, turn the thigh bone forward, turn the right ribs forward, sweep out and up. If your shoulders are tight, take a little bit of a wider positioning. You can always cactus your arms. You can always have your arms by your side body. Make the practice work. Sit a little deeper. Breathe. Hands to the floor. Set up for your vinyasa, whatever works today. Up dog. Downward facing dog. Hold for a few breaths. Reset. Look to the top. You can just step to get there. Long spine on the inhale breath. Fold. Sit again, chair. Weights in your heels. Press up to stand. Draw to prayer. Sun salutation B from the top. Stretch your arms up. Sit into chair. Fold over your legs. Long spine sets you up. No need to hop today. Let's keep it simple. Plank. Chaturanga, if you're taking it, enjoy. Up dog. Downward facing dog. Right foot forward. Back foot onto its side. Anchor and rise. Warrior one. Hands come down. You move at your own pace, your own breath. Feel what you're doing. Don't bypass the movement. Slide your left foot forward. Turn your back foot onto its side. Root to rise. Come up. Hands come down. Plank position. Halfway down. Upward facing. Downward facing dog. Breath in. Breath out. Let's do one more for today. Look to the top of the mat. Just step to get there. Long spine on the inhale breath. Fold over your legs. Sit into your chair. Press up to stand. Draw to prayer. Drop your arms. Stretch your arms up. Sit again into chair. Fold over your legs. Long spine. Two big steps to get you to the back. Halfway down. Upward facing. Downward facing. Right foot forward. Back foot onto its side. Warrior one. Hands come down to a plank. Chaturanga. Up dog. Downward facing dog. Left foot forward. Back foot onto its side. Warrior one. Hands come down to a plank. Lower halfway. Upward facing. Downward facing dog. So you're going to roll forward to plank position. Take your right knee towards your right tricep. Hug it in. And then step the foot forward. Turn your back foot onto its side. Before you just bounce up, make sure you're heel to heel, heel to arch. Cartwheel up into a warrior two. Take a few breaths. Settle into the warrior two. Broaden across the upper shoulders. Spread your arms wide. Find a dristi. You can even close your eyes. Just because you probably all don't have blocks, you can just rest your right arm on the top of your right thigh. Reach your top arm up or bring it up and forward. If you are lucky to have a block or a prop nearby, you can reach down and just take your block to the outside of your foot. Any direction works for today. I'm going to go with its highest level. Just a few breaths. Keep gripping your right glute underneath you. Twist your ribs. Look up. Look down to the ground. Take both hands to frame your front foot. Just move your block to the side. Scoot your back foot in. Walk your right foot over and fold. Parsvottanasana. Lift the weight up into your front hips so your hips lift and your pelvis becomes as neutral as it's going to get for today. Palms can be down. Hands, if you have blocks, you can place a block to one or both. Let your head go. Come to the fingertips along spine. Slide your hands to your hips. Come halfway up. Come the rest of the way up. Right hand on hip. Left arm extends up. Reach up big. Come forward. Hand to your hip. If you don't have a block, just place your hand on the front of your shin and your hand to the flat part of your back. Just stay here for today into a little twist. If you do have a block, place it to the instep of your foot. Any direction works. Palm goes down. Top arm opens. Take another big breath. Anchor your feet. Twist your belly and your ribs towards whatever wall you're opening towards. Look down. Place both hands down. Step to a plank. Lower halfway. Upward facing. Downward facing dog. Step, roll forward to plank. Let's not forget the best part here. Take your left knee to your left tricep. Hug your knee to your navel. Step the foot forward and through. Turn your back foot. Cartwheel open warrior two. Spread your arms, spread your collarbone. Sit into your front thigh. Lift from the side of your body up. And then keep the shape of your legs. Rest your arm on your thigh or reach for a block. Place it to the outside of your foot. Take the whole palm here. Make sure the right foot turns a little. Top arm extends up. Grip the outer hip in. Slide the top arm up or bring it up and forward. Keep breathing. Take another giant breath. Twist your belly, twist your ribs. Look down. Take both hands to the floor. Straighten out your front leg. Scoot your back foot in. Make sure your feet are hips width distance. Fold over your front leg. Lift the top hip so that way you can balance out your pelvis. Fold in half. Breathe into both legs. Let your head go. Come to the fingertips along spine. Take your hands to your hips. Come halfway up. Come all the way up. Left hand on your hip. Right arm extends up. Make sure everything's really neutral. Come forward with a long spine. Take your hand either to the floor, to the shin, or to a block, depending on what you've got and what you feel like. Hand to your lower back. Set up here, or stack the two arms. Slide the hips back. Anchor the back thigh. Lift the side of your body and your waist, and breathe. Just a few more breaths. We're almost done. Look down. Take both hands to the floor. Move your block to the side. Step both your feet together. Long spine. Fold in half. Sit into chair. Slide your hands to prayer. Inhale your breath. Hook the elbow and twist. Squeeze the thighs together. Keep the weight in your heels. Your two knees line up side by side and the crown of the head is forward as you look over the top shoulder towards the sky. Keep the weight in the heels and the shins drawing back. Pull around to chair. Stay in your legs. Keep looking forward. Press to stand. Draw your hands to prayer. Drop your arms. Re-stretch the arms up. Sit again into chair. Lift your chest. Drag your hands to prayer. Inhale, hook the elbow and twist. Other direction. Keep drawing that waist up. Look over your top shoulder. Weight in your heels. One more breath. Pull around to chair. Keep the weight in your heels. This time, just dive over bent knees and fold. Come to the fingertips along spine. 2 big steps back, plank. Lower halfway, upward facing, downward facing. Stay with me, we're almost done. Glide your right foot forward. So for this one, if you want to drop your back knee and come up this way, totally cool. If you want to engage the back thigh, lift the waist and the belly. Slide your hands to prayer. Inhale, putting it all together, hook the elbow and twist. Feel the weight in the front heel, scissor the thighs, and go where you need to go with this posture. Look over the top shoulder, press the palms. Look down, take both hands to frame your front foot, step back plank, halfway down, upward facing. Downward facing, here we go. Left foot forward, drop your knee if you want that support. If not, come up, high lunge. Drag your hands to that prayer. Inhale, hook the elbow and twist. Scissor the legs, feel the weight in the heel, activate your back thigh. Look down, place both hands to the floor. Here we go. We're gonna step back to plank. We're gonna lean onto your right hand for a side plank. There's so many great ways to do this pose. You can drop your knee down and just take a real modified version. The leg can lift up hip height. You can keep the top foot down. You can stack the feet on top of one another, right? You can stagger the feet, lift the waist. So find what works. Look down. You're going to do it right to the other side. Stack the feet. Find what works here. Lift your hips. Make sure your hip is lifting. Your arm extends up. You look up. Look down. Plank position. Right here. Lower halfway. Press back up. Glide your right knee in and just come to a half pigeon. And just fall forward. If you have something that you want to kind of reach with or create a little pillow, this is totally fine. If this does not work for you today, you can go onto your lower back. You can take an ankle to knee pose, a little bit more passive, like this. But if you enjoy half pigeon, stay here. A few breaths. Place the hands down. Step to a down dog. If you feel you need a vinyasa, take it here. If not, just slide your left leg forward. Take half pigeon on the other side. Fold in half. You can reach for something. You can just relax your arms. You can always have your arms here. Anything goes. Use the strength of your body, push yourself up. Swing your right leg forward, swing your left leg forward. Lay down onto your backs. Take your legs straight up towards the sky. Reach your arms towards your toes. Draw the shoulder blades down the back. Start with a flex of your feet. Contract the thighs. Hold. Feel your lower back press down. Lift a little higher. Keep your neck nice and neutral and the breath just flowing. If you'd like to add more, you can just stay here. This is fine. A few more breaths. Arms are going to reach forward. Pull yourself up a little more. You can stay here. This is great. This is working my entire core, isometric core work. If you want to add on, lower the right leg. Let the leg hover, flex both your feet. Lift your right leg to meet your left. Be here. Left leg down. Anywhere that works. You can keep it up higher. You can hover the foot. It's going to be more challenging. Both legs up. Arms reach back. Hold. Hug the knees in. Give them a squeeze. Lower your feet down. Set up for a bridge pose. If you have a block, take it. Slide it underneath your lower back. Just like this. We're not going to go crazy with back bending today. Puff the shoulders open, have the palms flat. Keep the neck nice and neutral. I'm just going to stay here for a few breaths, but if you'd like to go up into a full wheel, now would be the time. But totally unnecessary if you're not feeling it. You flip your palms, tuck your chin, activate your legs and your feet, and you press all the way up. To get out of the pose, move slow. Slowly start to remove the block. Lower the tailbone down very slowly. Let the knees knock in. Extend the left leg forward. Hug your right knee to your navel. Give it a good squeeze. And then take your right leg over towards the left. Basic supine twist. Take the right shoulder blade to the mat. Cactus the arms. Come up to center, relax the right leg, hug your left knee in, move anything out of the way that might be in the way, take the left leg over. Take your left shoulder blade down and just begin to feel a nice gentle stretch. Come up to center, squeeze both knees in. Now will be the time to set up for a Shavasana. Relax the feet. I've somehow worked my way off the mat here. I'm going to get myself comfortable, have the palms spread open, drop down into the floor, and take the next couple minutes for you. For the sake of this video, I'll just sit up. I wish you all well. I hope you enjoyed this first little video, little home practice. Stay tuned for more. See you next time.